Hello, everybody. Welcome to Open for Business. We have an extended version this time, right? So I have joined the Northwest Travel Association, right? And I have come to the conclusion that we need to have some interviews with some great people. I got Bobby Daniels here from Fort Oglethorpe.
Yes, sir.
Now, I always thought Fort Oglethorpe was a part of Ringgold.
Right.
But it is not.
We are one of the two cities in Catoosa County. We are the last stop on I-75 North before you hit the Tennessee line.
That's right.
And we like to say we're perfectly placed, and from here you can play anywhere because we're literally 9 minutes up the road from downtown Chattanooga. Cloudland Canyon's just to our south.
Right.
You've got the historic Chickamauga battlefield, actually part of the city of Fort
Right.
Oglethorpe, one of the largest and oldest military battlefields going all the way back to the Civil War.
Yep.
And then, of course, Fort Oglethorpe itself was a military base from 1902 to 1946.
Hence the fort,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. We didn't just like the names. And
No, I really want to be called the fort because we're close to Chickamauga.
That's right. It was actually a military base. Started out mostly as a cavalry unit.
Okay.
So think horsebacks.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember that Western show that we were just talking about, the cavalry.
With the old fort.
Yes,
Yeah, the cavalry was sitting on the side. Oh, yeah, I know.
We'll think about it.
Yeah,
in a minute.
it'll hit us in a second. And it'll just pop out.
It will. But our fort, Oglethorpe, saw the beginnings of the cavalry. We were the testing grounds for the Willis Jeep back when the Army mechanized.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have a Willis Jeep that runs, and we offer rides in that from time to time.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, yeah, we do that. The military base is what remains of the military base is now the old barracks that surround Barnhart Circle.
Right.
We do a walking tour of that, and you're actually looking at the buildings in its preserved forms that are now private residences.
Right.
You're looking at captain's quarters, lieutenants, enlisteds, the band barracks.
That is so cool.
The original post gymnasium, the original post chapel, and it's a little 16-stop walking tour. If you don't like to read, there's a guy with a really annoying voice that reads it to you if you want to.
Some guy.
Yeah, some
we know
random
a
guy
guy,
that they
right?
got. Yeah. So, but it's part of the uniqueness that makes Fort O Fort O. And
Right.
we were talking about good places to eat. We've got a couple of those.
Yeah.
We have got one of the longest running meat and threes called Park Place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just outside.
I actually love that place.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Good,
It's like, yeah, this is really, really good.
Yeah, and they're open Monday through Friday. I eat there a couple times a week. I gotta say, they've got really good.
You're a staple.
I am
in there.
I'm a staple in the staple.
Staple.
But the owners are big time supporters of all things Fort O, and
Nice.
we kind of are unique.
I was getting ready to ask, what's unique about Fort other than I didn't know that you had the Willis, and then you had the cavalry side.
That's right. We are at a crossroads of two state highways, Georgia Highway 2,
Yes.
and actually U.S. Highway 27.
Yeah.
Okay, so because we were a military base, we didn't have a traditional downtown. We don't have like a main street Fort Oglethorpe. Okay?
Right, yeah.
So what we have is the historic district that we're in the middle of rebranding and repurposing to become our downtown. So we started a couple of years ago with a place called Stable 41. It sits in the Stable 41.
We
used to sit and house all the horses. Well,
Right.
that's now become our event center.
Nice.
We have everything from farmers markets to winter skating to haunted houses.
Oh, nice.
Which a haunted house or haunted stable, and then we actually from there do ghost tours around Barnhart Circle where the old military base was. And so what makes us unique is where we're at.
Okay.
We got a little bit of the history, but we're also a very modern city with all the big box stores. We got Costco and all that kind of stuff, which is great for shopping. But you can literally stay in Fort O and be anywhere within just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, great location.
Yeah.
I lived on. So, if people want to know what's going on in Fort O, where do they go?
Very easy website, letsgoforto.com.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's not like this long. It's
yeah.
just the right amount of numbers. Yes.
Well, what we did a couple of years ago is every city has got a website.
Yeah.
Okay. And it seemed a little weird to us to have a council meeting right next to a farmer's market on the website.
Yeah.
So we pulled all the fun stuff away from the city government site.
Yep.
And we created this tourism site called letsgoforto.com. It's where you'll find all the information about our Welcome Center, which houses our artifacts, to the events that are coming to Chattanooga, and then also what to do, what to eat, where to stay, and how to play.
Good. That's perfect. Well, thanks for being on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Everybody stick around. We got more people coming from this Northwest Travel Association, which absolutely is phenomenal. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Open for Business. This is our extended version, right? We're doing a special one right now because of the Northwest Travel Association. Now, I am here with Miss Colin Cash. Maybe a relation to Johnny Cash. We don't know. And you are from Villa Rica, but you are also the president this year of the Northwest Travel Association.
That is correct.
So let's talk about Villa Rica first.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so Villa Rica, we say it.
Rica?
Villa Rica.
I get in trouble. I mean, the people in Lafayette
Oh yeah,
yell at me
Lafayette.
because it's Lafayette.
Yeah.
But anyway, I
yeah.
digress.
So we say Villa Rica,
Villa Rica.
City of Gold.
Okay.
But the literal translation is from Portuguese, which means Village of Riches.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. That's kind of cool.
yeah. But so we're called City of Gold, Village of Riches, because gold was actually discovered in Villa Rica first.
Before Dahlonega.
Before Dahlonega.
That's awesome.
However, it was not as large of a strike,
Right.
and it's flakes,
Yes.
where Dahlonega had nuggets,
Right.
and they had an actual huge gold rush.
Right.
And Villa Rica was it was on the smaller side, but there is still gold, and our gold museum actually sits on a actual gold area where they still, it's just flakes, you know, so it's
but
not.
still, if you go out and find something, you find a flake, that's just as good as going and finding a nugget,
Right.
as far as
So
I'm concerned.
when you go to Dahlonega and they have museums and stuff, but they don't have a museum on the site of the
No,
actual
yours is
gold
on the
mine.
site.
Yes,
That is
it's
awesome.
actually on the site, and it's kind of a unfortunate that it's called the Pine Mountain Gold Museum, which is confusing because of Pine Mountain, Georgia,
Right.
Callaway Gardens. But the reason is because the area where the gold mine is was called Pinetown.
Okay.
And it sits up on the highest ridge in that area.
Okay.
And so the locals called that Pine Mountain. So when
Let me guess, it had a lot of pines.
yeah. But so when the city years ago decided to make it a park and build a museum, I wasn't around.
Right.
And I don't really think at that time they even had a tourism program. So
Gotcha.
there wasn't anybody there to say, let's
Well,
not
let's
call
not
it
do
that.
that.
Yeah, because we do get people confused. So, but it is Villa Rica's Pine Mountain Gold Museum.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking to come to Villa Rica,
Yes.
what is there to do there other than the gold mine? Which
Right.
that to me would be super interesting. So.
Yeah, the Gold Museum is our #1 attraction.
Okay.
And besides the museum, there are historic ruins and trails, and then we have a little railroad, a little scenic railroad. So we have this
nice.
little train. It goes around. The track is about a mile.
Okay.
It goes around the track, and people love to bring their kids, their grandkids, school trips, that sort of thing. But twice a year, we do some fantastic. In October, we do. We just had to change the name. It was called Ghost Train, but we had to change the name because of some copyright stuff.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be Nightmare Express.
Oh my.
So in the afternoon before it gets dark, it's family friendly.
Okay.
So you get on the little train and you ride through, and they have the, a little bit scary. But then after dark, it turns into
Scary comes around.
Scary comes around, yeah. And that's basically every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, the
Nice.
whole month of October.
That's awesome.
So then they take November off, they take everything down, and they put up Winter Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
And Winter Wonderland has about 11 miles of lights on that 1 mile track.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, now my brain's going 11 miles of lights
Lights
on.
on the
Oh, okay. So they're taking the length of the strings of the lights and
Yes,
that is
and put it
awesome.
and
That must be very bright.
it is. And that's very family friendly. They have, stuff with Santa. They sell hot chocolate. They do s'mores. They do, all kinds of stuff. It's a holiday event. And that's pretty much every, like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday through the month of December.
Okay.
So those are the big things.
Okay.
But we also have festivals. Our signature festival is, can you guess what the name of the signature
Gold
festival
Festival?
is? Gold Rush.
Gold Rush. Okay.
Is Gold Rush. And that's in September. And that's a big,
Oh, you come in for the gold, and you look at all the trees changing colors.
yeah.
That's awesome.
And we try to get a semi well-known band. We can't afford the hot new bands, but this past year we had Driving and Crying.
Okay.
And this year we have the Kentucky Headhunters.
Oh, I love those guys.
I know.
Those guys are awesome.
Those guys are awesome.
They
So
are
we're excited
awesome.
about that. So we try to do that. And then the other festival, I've got two other festivals that are really that we're really building on and pushing. And one is a Hispanic Heritage Festival.
Okay.
Because, demographics of Villa Rica are changing.
Yep.
And we're 35 miles west of Atlanta. We used to just be good old country, but
Yeah.
now, people are moving. And so we do have that Hispanic Heritage Festival that we do now.
Excellent.
And then a new festival, this will be our second year, is the Art and Soul Festival.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's we're trying to do a little more higher end art, not just arts and crafts.
Right? Yeah.
Have some painters and sculptors, and we have someone that comes in and plays the violin, and a little bit highbrow, not
Little classy.
Yeah,
Trying
not
to classy it
not
up.
super highbrow in downtown Villa Rica.
Right.
But we're real excited about that festival.
That's awesome. Now you actually have a downtown.
I do have a downtown, yes.
Because Bob was on here. Goes, we don't have a downtown, but we
Yeah.
have other cool stuff. But you have a downtown.
We have a downtown. It's challenging because our downtown is split right down the middle by the railroad.
Oh, okay.
So you're on one side or the other of the railroad.
You're on the good side of the tracks or the bad side of the tracks? Or are they both good side of the
They're
tracks?
both good
There you
side,
go.
but it's like one side has the amphitheater
Oh.
that we do everything
Okay.
at, and then the other side, a lot of cute shops and some restaurants, but there's not the space to like spread out and hold an event.
Yeah.
Because we do have the mill. Villa Rica was in the hosiery and the back in the day when there were mills,
Yeah.
people making products,
Yeah.
and Villa Rica was very heavy on the hosiery mills.
Oh, really?
So
So Helen has the socks and you have the hosiery.
we had the hosiery.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And so one of the areas where there was a hosiery mill is torn down, and that's where our amphitheater is. So it's called the mill.
The meal.
So that's where we have everything. We're like, oh, that's at the mill. That's at the mill.
So if I'm watching this at home, where do I go to find out all the cool stuff that's going on and how to get there?
Visit villarica.com.
That's it. It's
That's
all on there.
All on there.
So I wanted to make sure I got that in there because now we're going to switch hats real quick.
Okay.
Because you're the president of
Yes.
the Northwest Travel Association. I hope
Yes.
I'm saying that correctly.
Northwest Georgia Travel
Northwest
Association.
Georgia. I knew I was forgetting something. So we have a big event coming up.
Yes, we do.
So you want to talk about that real quick?
Sure.
And what it's about, because even I don't really kind of that's my first year here, so I really kind of don't grasp the whole.
I got you. So, give a little bit of history. The state of Georgia, for marketing purposes, had the state divided up into regions.
Okay.
So we were the Northwest Georgia region, and then there's a Northeast Georgia region. Well, now they just refer to it as the North Georgia Mountains. But the 17 counties that make up Northwest Georgia,
Okay.
we are hosting what is called the Winter Chautauqua.
Okay. Is that Indian?
Yes,
Chautauqua? Okay.
Chautauqua is Indian, and it's basically it was a traveling seminar type. People would travel to different places and, have these retreats where they learned things.
Oh, okay.
So a number of years ago, the two regions, Northeast and Northwest, decided to have it. So it's a symposium. It's a conference.
Okay.
We learn all kinds of stuff about trends in tourism, and
Right.
we network with other folks. And so we trade off hosting year to year.
Nice.
So last year it was in Northeast. So
Okay.
this year Northwest is hosting it. It's in Dade County.
Okay.
And the Alliance for Dade, and they are hosting it, and people from all over the state are going to come, but primarily from Northwest and Northeast Georgia.
Gotcha. Okay. And it's just for all of us to get together and brainstorm.
Yeah, well, we have different speakers. We'll have speakers. Sometimes they'll be just like general motivational speakers, but then we'll have breakout sessions very specific to, I'm a small area and I need to know how to market on a shoestring budget,
Right.
or how can I use AI in my business,
Right.
and what can working with the state of Georgia tourism program, how can that help me to, leverage my advertising and marketing? So we break out into all kinds of sessions that are specific to
our need, what needs.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Now, are there vendors there, or is it
There are.
strictly okay?
There are. We call them, they're sponsors.
Okay.
But they do get to set up a table. So, for example, a magazine, like, say, Atlanta Magazine.
Atlanta Magazine.
And they're one of our main sponsors. I think they may be the title sponsor this year. But they'll have a booth, a table set up.
Great.
And there'll be someone there giving out, magazines, and probably they'll have little tote bags or pens or something. And,
Right.
At every break, we get our little snack, and then we walk around and visit the vendors, and, it's their opportunity to sell.
Right. Right.
And it's our opportunity to learn more about, different. So it's not strictly like magazine people. It might be.
Maybe a podcasting company.
Yeah, a podcasting company would be great.
Would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So, like, we've had somebody that does the brochure racks.
Yes.
That they put,
Yeah.
around in places, and so they'll be there, or
The
someone.
people that support
Yes.
the marketing people
Yes,
from
exactly.
the different counties. That's great.
Right. Yeah.
That's
So,
a great thing.
yeah.
Absolutely. And how do we
promotional
find out
items.
about that?
How do we find out about that?
Yeah.
That would be our visit northwestgeorgia.com or org.
We'll put it down below. Don't worry. It's all good.
Yeah, put it there. I can't remember off the
A
top
new
of my head.
website.
Yes,
Oh,
a different website.
That's awesome.
But you can always go to Visit Villarica and reach out to me, because
See?
I am the president of this group.
Everything
and
gets
I'll-
brought back full circle. I
and,
love it.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that it gets.
That's absolutely phenomenal.
Gets back
Well,
to you.
thanks for being on, and thanks for letting us do this. I mean,
Thanks
we
for
are
having me.
we're in Canton today,
Right.
and we're in this beautiful museum that
It
here
is
in this
beautiful.
Cherokee County. This is absolutely phenomenal.
I'm
So,
very impressed.
Yeah, I am. I am too, and it takes a lot to kind of go. I've been around a little bit, so thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with some more great interviews. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Open for Business. I have Miss Sandy White, President and CEO of Alliance for Dade. Now, I had to ask the question to you a while ago because I didn't understand it. So technically, that is your chamber, correct?
Yes, Chamber of Commerce and Welcome Center.
Okay, so tell me about Dade.
Okay.
Is it big?
No, Dade County is a very small county in the northwest corner of Georgia. So we're about 15 minutes south of Chattanooga, about 10 minutes from the Alabama line. So we're right there in the corner. We have two mountains, Sand Mountain and Lookout Mountain.
Yes.
And then where Trenton, which is the only incorporated community, is in the valley.
Okay. Now I know exactly where you are.
Yeah.
So because I live over in Tatuga County in Somerville, and we just really go up, and then we go across is it Cloudland?
Cloudland.
Yeah, we go
Yeah.
through that little area through there. So I've actually been through Dade.
Yeah.
So tell us what's going on in Dade.
Well, Dade is a wonderful community. It's small, like I said, but very rich in history and art. We have Cloudland County State Park, which sees about 500,000 visitors a year.
Love that place.
Yes, beautiful. So a lot of hiking, biking, that kind of thing. Trenton is a cute little town that's more kind of mid-century modern.
Yeah.
And we are in the restored courthouse right in the center of town. We have a great little art gallery and gift shop there that we showcase the artists we have in Dade County. So you can purchase local art there. We are a regional visitor center, so you can get information from the whole area or across the state from us. And we have some great little shops and some great little restaurants. So it's just a really eclectic and cute place to go. Most of our lodging is Airbnb and VRBO. So you've got some great, like we've got a tree house that has a dumbwaiter that will take your luggage up.
Right.
And they also do micro weddings there. We have 8 other wedding venues across the county, some in the valley, some on the mountain. And it's just a very scenic place, very wonderful place to be. We've got some great things going on. The county is in the process of purchasing about 600 acres for a community forest. So we'll have more recreational area along Lookout Creek, and then those trails that will be developed there will connect with Cloudland Canyon State Park. You currently can go from Cloudland Canyon State Park on a multi-use trail all the way to the Riverwalk in Chattanooga.
Yes.
If you want to go about 90 miles, but
Right.
it is multi-use, so you can bike it, hike it, horseback ride,
Right.
and goes through many scenic areas there. The artists, we've got musical artists there as well as local art, and have been that way since the 40s. It was an artist colony up on Lookout Mountain, and so we have 3 wonderful festivals that are art related, starting with one that the Chamber puts on called Two Mountains Art Show. That's in August every year on the second Saturday in the month. Then in October, we have the New Salem Mountain Festival, which is a spinoff from what used to be called the Plum Nelly Clothesline Art Show from the 40s. So it's been going on for about 48 years
I've actually
now.
heard of that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's in October every year. And then we have, in December, we have the Rising Fawn Studio Tour. So you can actually tour studios and buy art from local artists there in December. So up on Lookout.
Yeah.
So we really love that. We have a great 4th of July festival called 1945 Fair that's held in Trenton at our local city park. That one's probably our biggest festival through the year, and usually has well-known artists as headliners and a lot of fun, 4th of July kind of things,
Right.
fireworks, of course,
Yep.
that kind of thing. And then we have other activities there's always something going on.
We have RV parks there too.
Yes,
all
we have
over the
several.
place.
We have several RV parks, plus the state park too. They have 70-plus RV
Yes, they
slots
do.
and cottages. And we also even have a brand new lodging facility that has cabins, and they have pickleball courts. So just for their guests.
I just don't know why people want to hit pickles back and forth. But hey, look,
I know.
I don't judge.
But you can play pickleball and stay and actually be on top of Lookout Mountain and see Sand Mountain too in the view. So
Now, is there still the outdoor theater? The
yes,
movie?
it is.
We
They
s-
are open.
We stayed at the KOA.
Okay,
And we
which is
drove
right across
by,
the-
and I'm
yeah.
like, what is this? And it's this big line of cars coming
Yes,
in.
yes.
And it was an outdoor theater.
From
Well,
October
drive-in.
to September-ish, depending on weather. It has 2 screens. They do double features, and so it's one of the few drive-ins you can still go to.
Right.
And it's a new one, so it's not a historic one, but yeah, that's a great one. We have a wonderful little military museum that is that the American Legion does voluntarily. That's open on the weekends. We have an alpaca farm, cute little alpacas that you can feed.
Yeah.
We have several U-Picks during the area. So you can pick lavender, you can pick wildflowers or peonies or that kind of thing. You can pick blueberries. So lots of those things during the springtime and summer. Daylilies. So a lot of people come for those. We have a new outdoor fire cooking school class. You can do. They started in July. It's a British chef, and so you can learn to
I
fire.
hope he's not teaching you how to make barbecue because them Brits don't know nothing about that barbecue. It's all boil the meat, boil the meat, boil the meat.
Oh no, he is an excellent chef.
Is he? Okay.
He really is, and so you can learn to cook on the open fire. He uses locally sourced beef and
Nice.
veggies and that kind of thing. So it's a really great a great thing. Wonderful couple, him and his wife that do it, and it's called Still Pioneer Fire Cooking. Just about any kind of thing like that. We have
You
a lot.
do have a lot to
we
offer.
do. We have a lot
So
going
if
on.
I'm watching this at home going, okay, I think I want to go over there, where do I go?
Visit dadega.com.
That's simple.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. And then they can find everything that's on there. That's
Yes.
awesome. Well, thank you for letting me interview you
Thank
today.
you.
I know our meeting is wrapped up and everybody's ready to get home and get going. So everybody stick around. We got more great interviews coming up. Okay, welcome back to our last interview. I've got Austin Ruggles from Cox Arboretum
Yes,
and
sir, Arboretum.
Gardens. Wow, that's a hard word to say, I'll be honest with you. So, Austin, what do you guys do?
So we are focused on education, conservation is the main thing, and evaluation. So we bring in plants from all over the world. Up until very recently, we were the largest species collection of conifers in North America. So your pines, your spruces, your firs.
Right.
So to keep endangered things alive in the world, and to spread them out to universities and whatnot like that to help reconstitute them in the wild. Evaluate new garden-worthy cultivars, hopefully. So we'll take stuff from Southern Living or Monrovia or whoever's introducing plants, and we'll see how they do in Canton, Georgia.
Okay, did you guys tell them to stop with the kudzu?
That was before my time, yes, sir.
I understand why they did it. I understand it's edible and all this kind of stuff, but it's like, enough's enough, bro.
The only plant I've ever discovered was a weeping form, a Chinese privet. Imagine that.
Yeah, amazing, right?
Yeah.
So, now you actually we're in the Cherokee County History
Yes, sir.
Museum, and you actually have artwork in here.
Yes, sir. My sister-in-law, or social media girl, also does photography on her own, and one of our paperbark maple. She took a picture of that, and they've put it up for us.
Okay. Now, when you say you rescue, so what do people call you and go, hey, I've got this beautiful tree, don't know if it's worth keeping or not, and can it be saved? And what do you guys do? Go out and either save it or remove it and move it to your property?
Both would be the thing. So
Okay.
Perhaps two stories on that. One of our trees is called the Baishan fir, and they discovered that in 1963, if I remember correctly. But when they discovered it, there were 7 left to the species.
7.
7 left to. That's it. That's 7.
That's it.
That's
Out of the
7
whole
people left.
state, there was 7.
7 left in
Wow.
the world.
Oh,
And
in the world?
In the world. That's it. They're Baishan Mountain in China,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
so Chinese took 3 back to Beijing. Well, I killed those 3. So 4 left. A couple hard
wow.
years. Well, there's 3. And they locked it down, and someone with some sticky fingers got a branch out of it and sent it to England. By way of England, someone sends us a branch of it. And so we propagated it, we cloned it. And so we have the first in America on that one. And so we are distributing that one, or trying to anyway. Most of the material I know of in America comes from our tree. So that sort of thing. We give cuttings away.
Is it a tree that's meant to grow here?
No, sir. It's Baishan Mountain, China. So
China.
it's
Yeah, no,
other
I
side.
understand
Oh,
that,
okay.
but I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
with our environment, our temperate, our weather, does it do well here?
So far it has, but that's the evaluation part of things. When it came to us, well, who knows?
Right.
It'd never been tried.
Right. But you guys does it thrive in the mountains or flatlands?
Firs tend to, yes, sir. They tend to be very high elevation.
Okay.
10,000 feet in the air sort of things.
Oh, so they really want that low oxygen.
Yes, sir. This one has thrived here, though. I mean, we sit about 1,100 feet, so we have just enough elevation to make some of them happy.
Okay.
And this one here, it's finally got some legs on it. We got it. They discovered it in '63. We got ours in about 2016 or so, and it's about that tall now.
Wow.
So, but done quite well. So, like I said, when we get it, Well,
You
who
don't
knows?
know, right?
Yes, sir.
This is a brand new thing for this area.
We'll
Okay.
see in 10 years.
Right, exactly. So what else do you have going on? You said you have two.
Yes, sir. So on the other half of that, well, to the going and getting of things. So there's Torreya State Park down in Florida, and
Know
so
exactly where it's at.
okay, good
Yep.
deal. So the Torreya, it's named for the Torreya
Yep.
Torreya taxifolia, the plant. Anyway, which is, well, for all intents and purposes, extinct in the wild now. But I think it was late 90s, early 2000s, University of Florida, University of Georgia, Atlanta Botanical, and my grandfather put together an expedition to go get some of the last healthy material out of the wild there, just 3 counties along the Florida-Georgia line there, the Apalachicola River Basin. And so that was going and getting healthy material out, well, to hopefully breed some resistance into the species.
Right.
To one day reconstitute them in the wild.
Wow.
That's the hope. That's going to be a long
Are they
process.
fast growers? Are they slow growers? Are they a short,
So
tall?
they tend to be understory trees, so they'll grow to about 20, 30 feet tall, but
Oh, wow.
they're not quick.
No, they take time.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Um,
And how are you doing on that one so far?
Excellent. I mean, it's practically a native. There's fossil records of them living this far north before the glaciers came through and pushed everything one direction or another.
Gotcha.
So they were at one point a native here.
Okay.
And well, one thing I love about them, their common name is the stinky cedar. Stinky cedar. And also the nutmeg cedar. Now, you can take a needle off it and you can crush it up, and it has a very pungent odor to it.
Oh, all right. So if I'm watching this and I say, hey, you know what? I think I have good property that could grow some of these experimentals, or
Yes, sir.
do they just reach out to you?
Or
Or are you strictly saving and not really propagating out of the area? So say if I wanted one of the stinky cedars
Yes, sir.
on my side of my mountain.
Okay, I see. So, well, to show a bit of leg here, perhaps, I am starting up a plant nursery side of things too. I will say that we have, for stuff like that where there's only so much material, I have to prioritize. And
Oh, absolutely.
The universities and the scientists get it.
Yes,
get it
of
first.
course.
But as much as I can produce, absolutely. Then I think I want to sell that more, just because the garden has to sustain itself somehow.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
if that's down the road, that's a good thing. They just contact you through your website. What's
Yes,
your
sir.
website?
coxgardens.com.
There you go. Perfect.
If there's anything in particular people want, then I try to be good about putting them in touch with people who might have.
I bet you would be the kind of guy that if I called up and said, hey, the previous owner knocked down all my trees, and now I want a forest back in my front yard, you're the guy to talk to.
I try to be, yes, sir.
Yeah, see,
Especially if you want to irritate the person who knocked them all down.
Well, he's dead now, so I don't know. Yeah, it's my yard. I mean, I am a guy that likes trees in my front yard and on my property, and unfortunately, this guy knocked everything down and pulled everything up, and it's just this big, wide open piece of grass, and I don't want to mow, and I like trees, a lot of trees. So, but anyway, so they go to just say the website one more time.
coxgardens.com.
Now, how far out do you go? I know you'll go to China, stuff like that, to save exotics. I get that side, but how in Florida? I mean, in Georgia, how far do you go out? How far will you go to work?
I suppose if it's interesting enough, I don't really have a border.
I like that. See, that's a great answer right there.
If you tell me to come dig up a certain hydrangea, I might say, all right, we're all right. But
No, I'm not interested in that, but I get it. All right, well,
but if it's got the most amazing flower I've ever seen, I'll drive to California for you.
that is awesome. Well, thanks for being on. I appreciate it. If you need information, reach out to this young man. He'll take care of you. If you think you got some exotic that he's never seen or wants to help you out with, that's
Please
the man.
stump me.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching for Open for Business. We'll see you guys next week.